Yeah, hey Joe, thanks. This is Roland in Studio B, where live sessions are made possible by Sierra Nevada Brewing Company. And a great big welcome to Ondara today. Hey, man.
Hi.
Yeah, thanks for making the drive in, bringing your guitar and some songs.
Absolutely happy to be here.
Yeah, and so show tonight up in Asheville, the Asheville Masonic Temple.
Yeah, excited about that one.
What time is that getting going? Do you know?
It's a great question. I think the doors are probably 7. My opener, Catacombs, I think she's at 8. I'm probably at 8:45 or 9. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it'll be good. Ondara is playing live with us today in advance of his show and out touring in support of the Spanish Villager #3 record.
Indeed.
Let's hear a song, man.
Yeah, this is a song called Shakedown in Berlin. Well, it's been a long time coming. Well, it's been a long time coming. I don't know how to let you go. Will you show me? Well, it's been a long time coming. Well, it's been a long time coming. I don't know how to let you go. Will you show me? Samantha held her hair, deliberating a shakedown. My heart, it was a spare, anticipating a breakdown. Everyone was talking loud. We were on the second round. I was ready working overtime. Well, it's been a long time coming. Well, it's been a long time coming. I don't know how to let you go. Will you show me? I don't know how to let you go. Will you show me? Some other one was there, searching for courage on our baseline. I was already bare, watching you driving through the state line, saying that you want me now is like drinking water from the ground. I was ready working overtime. Well, it's been a long time coming. Well, it's been a long time coming. I don't know how to let you go. Will you show me? I don't know how to let you go. Will you show me? I don't know how to let you go. Will you show me? I don't know how to let you go. Will you show me?
All right, you're listening to WNCW. We have live music today from Studio B from Ondara, and songs from his latest record called Spanish Villager #3. Yeah, very beautiful. And that song is called?
It's called A Shakedown in Berlin.
So this record has kind of a sort of a travelogue feel to it. It sort of goes from country to country, city to city.
Yeah, I suppose it does. I think I was making a lot of it during the pandemic, so maybe it was a way to sort of travel in my brain since I couldn't go anywhere else.
That's interesting. And it's also, you're sort of like create a character.
I did, yes. So the Spanish villager is a character that I created. He's sort of like he's become sort of my de facto public persona, you could say. Just sort of the wall between the art and the artist. Yeah, it was just a different way of trying to tell the story and to, I think, protect myself mentally by negotiating who I am as a human and who I am as this sort of commodified public entity.
Yeah, I mean, that whole thing is interesting because you're like on stage, you're singing these songs, you're sharing yourself, and it's going to be hard a lot of times.
Sure, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's weird. That's what it is. It's probably not very natural.
Yeah,
it's a new technology we've invented in this civilization.
So where did you come up with the idea of this the Spanish villager? Your sort of your alter ego. How did that come around?
Well, the name came before. The name came out of my fascination with the coincidence of my name also being, just by happenstance, the name of an obscure village in Spain. So I was just fascinated by that coincidence of very traditional African name also being an ancient village in Spain. So that I was fascinated by that for a while, and then the character came after while I was making the record, and I was trying to find ways to sort of, let's say, preserve my mental health, you could say. And I got the idea of creating a character somehow, and so I was like, oh, well, if I'm going to have a character, this is a cool name for it. So, yeah.
Did it work? I mean, do you feel like you've been more successful writing songs, putting music out there with this persona?
Oh, yeah, certainly. I mean, it's kind of a psychological trick, really. It was just a way for me to continue to do the work, actually, because at some point I couldn't do it. It was just too strange to be suddenly this public person and trying to wrestle with what that means. So by adapting this character, I played a psychological trick on myself where I could be like, oh, actually, when I'm out there on stage, that's not me. This is this other thing, and that allowed me to continue to do the work.
And so you're in character when you're performing, or you sort of feel like you're a different person?
I am, yeah.
Cool.
I do, yeah.
So we're talking with Ondara. The record we're talking about is called Spanish Villager number 3, and Ondara is playing tonight at Asheville Masonic Temple. But also sort of, you were from Kenya. You came here. Mm-hmm. You were obscure, and suddenly you were kind of famous. And so all of those things must bounce around with the ideas on the record and what you're talking about.
Right. Yeah, certainly. Yeah.
I was going to point out also about the record, it's very produced, it's electric, it's a big band.
Right. So, yeah, it was, I certainly felt like it was time to, venture out, sort of make my version of Highway 61, you could say. Mm-hmm. Just sort of go electric and piss a few people off.
I wondered how it is like now you're playing the songs acoustic. Is it all the same song? Does it feel good? Or are you like, are they
I really enjoy actually stripping down all those songs. I mean, the record is very, electric and heavy sounding, but stripping them down to the most raw nature it's a very good feeling, and that's when you learn if you really have a song or not. Yeah.
It's back to that being really exposed up there on the stage, right?
Yeah.
Nothing to hide by. So are you always playing them acoustic solo, or have you done some with the big band in a rock and roll presentation?
I've done a few that way. I might do a few more that way, but for most of this tour it's been just me and an acoustic guitar. Yeah.
And that'll be the story tonight up in Asheville.
It will.
Masonic Temple.